Hi there, my name is Barb Melera. I'm a member of the team at Harvesting History. Harvesting History is an American company that specializes in heirloom seeds, heirloom bulbs, and heirloom roots and sets. Today we're going to be talking about midsummer planting, and I encourage you to go to our website and click on the blog. There you will find lists of varieties that we recommend for midsummer planting. So you might say, okay, well, what is midsummer planting? I'm done planting. I did that in the spring. Well, actually, you may not be done planting. There's at least two other seasons to the gardening planting season. One is midsummer, or what they call second season planting, and one is fall, and they often call that third season planting. The midsummer planting season begins at the end of June and can go as late as the beginning of September, depending on where you live in the United States. Today we're going to be talking about lettuce. Now, there are basically 4 different kinds of lettuce that we grow here in the United States. There is the crisp head variety, and we all know that. Iceberg is the best known variety of the crisp head lettuce variety. There is also the butterhead variety, and the best known butterhead lettuce variety is the Boston lettuce, or white Boston variety. There is also the romaine, and finally there are the leaf lettuces, and they come in many sizes and many shapes. What we have here is red oak leaf, and we have green oak leaf. And before we continue, I just have to show you this aberrant little plant that's growing in my garden. Can you believe this guy? This is persistence personified. He's growing out of the boards that make up our raised bed garden. It just goes to show you how absolutely single-minded Mother Nature is when it comes to having her babies germinate and grow. This is incredible. Okay, the rules to think about when it comes to planting lettuce midsummer. First of all, of the 4 varieties of lettuce, the most cold hardy are the romaine varieties. Romaine is the most cold hardy of the lettuces. The least cold hardy is the butterhead lettuces. But you can still get a nice crop of butterhead lettuce in if you begin to plant it sometime during the month of July. The second rule that you need to remember when it comes to planting lettuce midsummer is that red varieties are much more cold tolerant than the green varieties. So where you have a chance to pick the red varieties. So of these two, of the green oak leaf lettuce or the red oak leaf lettuce, you're going to want to pick the red oak leaf lettuce if you want to be harvesting at the end of September and into October. The reds will actually tolerate several mild frosts before they give up the ghost. When it comes to the butterheads, remember this is the most fragile of the lettuces. When it comes to the butterheads, the one I would recommend is Mignonette Bronze, a nice but red-tipped lettuce that will do very well when it's planted in midsummer. To my knowledge, there are no crisp head red lettuces. So I would suggest that if you are really wanting to plant a crisp head lettuce, that you do it soon and that you choose iceberg. And finally, romaine. All the romaines are very cold hardy, but my favorite and the most cold hardy of all is a variety called Cimarron. I would suggest that you eat Cimarron or you harvest it as a baby romaine because it will take a little bit too long for it to head. But even if you wait for it to head, if you live in an area where it does have enough time to head, It's probably the most beautiful romaine grown today. It's a deep bronze with bright pink veins, and it's absolutely delicious. So I hope you've learned something from this little midsummer dive into planting, and I encourage you to go to our website, www.harvesting-history.com. Take a look at all of our seed varieties, but in particular go to our blog and you can download the lists that we have on the blog of varieties for midsummer planting. Good luck and a happy July.